All right, guys, Axiom here at Adaptive Macro coming at you with something a little bit different today. This is actually one of my favorite custom map settings maps, Direct Strike, that I wanted to do a quick video on just to see if it was something that you guys were interested in. I'm certainly curious as to any map setting games that anybody else might be playing that they find enjoyable. Happy to check anything out, maybe do some videos on it and whatnot. But in the meantime, this is Direct Strike. It is, in this case, a one-on-one, right? It can be up to 3-on-3. You have 3 spawn areas per side. But currently, we are playing one-on-one, and we are playing the Commander's Edition, which means you get different generals that have different units, different abilities compared to your standard Zerg, Protoss, or Terran. And even the standard units in this game have different balance issues, if you will, as far as the attack, the defense, the HP, etc. So in this game, you have the ability to take these 4 mineral fields with refineries. They are timed. You can only take them every, I want to say it's every 90 seconds or so, and you obviously have to have the money to do so. Every refinery gives you an extra half a mineral per second. So as you can see here with the way the bar goes here, it's showing me that in another 217 seconds, I will have accumulated the $150 that it cost me to make this, which takes 5 minutes. The next one is 75 more, so it's another 2.5 minutes. The next one's 300, then 375, etc. Most people will tell you not to make a gas first because it's more important that you have units to build. He's starting with, this is a hero unit for his particular general, okay? What we're going to do is, because he's going a little bit nuts there and he's doing the thing with the bonus versus light, is I'm actually going to start this off with some Dragoons with some extended range. I have an upgrade that will get their range up to, I believe, 9, or excuse me, 8. Let's see. So now we have an 8 range on this, which puts my Dragoons out of range if he has defensive structures, which have a range of 7, including the main. Which in this case he'll have a bunker as opposed to a cannon. But here we go. Let's see what happens. All right, so we're taking that out, no problem. Okay, maybe we're not taking it out, no problem. It took a little while, so I'll probably throw down a couple of zealots, or in this case they're actually called honor guards, that will take a couple of the hits, right? Surround him, take those hits. I'm also going to use this ability called Guardian Shield, which will actually have them respawn with minimal health, minimal HP, but still, to have a dead unit respawn and then be in the fight is very useful. As you can see here, the range that I did is the reason why we're hitting this bunker. And if we get lucky, let's see, we'll do an attack upgrade. No, we're not going to get there, but it's close. To the point where, if we can take this out pretty cleanly, we might actually be able to get this bunker dead here. Let's see. The problem is those cannons respawn, and so my Dragoons are going to attack that first. It was a little bit late anyway. But we have a good build here going. The fact that I have the middle of the map gives me an additional 1 mineral per second. Okay, you see that +1 there? Mineral per second. That's because I have the middle. I'm in control of the map right now. As is, it looks like we're pretty good here. That's about to go down. And I actually made a mistake. I right-clicked on my attack upgrade, which made it auto-upgrade there. I didn't actually want to upgrade that, so I just spent what was, I guess, 175, 200 minerals that I didn't want to spend. It's probably going to be all right. It's not a big deal. Attack upgrades, obviously, are a positive. It's going to help me. But I was trying to save up to work on some other things. In the meantime, he has an Immortal, right? Armored. I have bonus versus armor here, so there's no issue there. His main hero unit here, Talander, is also armored, so I'm actually going to throw down some more Dragoons, and we'll throw down a couple more Zealots / honor guards. And I think on this push, with what I just added, and the fact that I'm going to do, I'll show you in a second. I want to make sure we get this done first. Okay, right here, the shield overcharge. All of my units, when I hit this button, are going to get an extra 100 shields for 20 seconds. So considering where we're at, I'm going to do a little upgrade on my armor. And then once we're in range, I'm going to hit the button, and I think we should be able to push through here and actually get this down. We're going to find out in a second. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. All right, we're there. Come on, get there, baby. Get there. Get there. All right, so you know what? We did so well with that my next wave is actually going to clean it up. So I'm not too worried about it. That's going down. We're going to set this assimilator on because I know we're in control. Obviously, we just took that. We get 150 minerals for taking that out. And again, we are in complete control of this game right now. So the key in Direct Strike, obviously, you have a lot of different units that serve a lot of different purposes. But in my opinion, one of the reasons I like this game so much is because it teaches you and it trains you to pay attention to balancing your army and making appropriate counters. If you do not pay attention when units get put on the map here, you will very quickly lose. Especially in my case, I have a pretty heavily armored army here, right? If I was going against a Terran, for example, with, you know, EMP, I probably wouldn't go with this general, only because the EMP is going to wipe out half, you know, a third to a half of your HP on your shields every time. With this general that he has, he's armor heavy, right? With all these immortal variations, and obviously his Talender, which is a Dragoon variation. So I'm pretty happy. Okay, here we go. Now it's getting pretty serious. He's going really heavy with these immortals. We're going to have to do something a little bit different. All right. Realistically, I could just flood him with more zealots right now, but you know what? I don't even know if there is a but. I think that might be the right move. The only other thing I'm considering right now is actually making my own immortals to fight in there, because they also have the armor bonus, and obviously they can take a hit. You know what? I think that's going to be the move. So we're going to put these down. Let's see, not quite. That's okay. We'll get the bonus on that. Get the bonus on that. Give ourselves a shield bonus. Why not? Once it comes around, give us a little boost there. Okay. So we're still holding our own, right? This army was from the previous wave. So we're still holding our own. We're getting a little bit of damage on the wave before we get there. And now with these extra immortals, it'll be a joke. We're gonna push back pretty heavy here. There's not going to be much of an issue going forward. So we're back in control, right? We know we're good. We're doing damage on the wave before our wave gets there. And we are in complete control of this game, to the point where I'm actually going to throw down a third gas now with my next 300, because I'm that level of confident that there's nothing he's going to do in the next 3-4 minutes to change what's going on right here. So as you can see, we're dominating pretty heavy. We're going to make that third gas. Oh, you know what? Just canceled it. You saw that scout come up? That was a hero scout. So we're going to have to address that, and I'm going to want that money to do so. So he made it a little bit too early. Again, I don't think it's going to be an issue. We're doing really well here, just dominating the battlefield. But he is now going with Mojo, which is a scout hero. But again, it's an armored unit, and I have armor bonus with the Dragoons. I might just make some more Dragoons here. We're going to find out and see how this wave does, this clean one, into the next one, and we'll see. Yeah, we're still doing well, right? We still end up with 5 zealots every time, okay? So I'm just checking something. Right, the ground there, it has a bonus versus light, not armored. So this is going to work out just fine. We're going to throw some more goons down. Why not? And at this point, considering his army texture, I think that Mass Dragoons is probably going to be what we need to finish this off. Now, once we get to his command center, which is going to be coming soon, and you can see, right, he is going with the regular scouts on top of the hero. And that's because when you make hero units with his general and you upgrade your bonuses, they apply to your lesser units as well. You can only make one hero, but you can make as many of the other ones as you want. There is no supply cap. You just have to have the money, and you have to have the space on the board. In a very long game, you will get to the point, if you're playing a 30-40 minute game, you will get to the point where this spawn area will be completely full, and you will actually have to make a decision as to whether or not you want to sell some units, which you will get some money back for, depending on the unit, okay? The level 1 units you get 70% back on. The level 2 units, which came when I made that first upgrade, which in this case are only the immortals, you get 60% on. And if you upgrade to tier 3, those units you get a 50% refund on if you choose to sell them. As is, we're doing great, right? The goons are doing their thing. We're actually even stronger now than we were before. And it looks like I'm going to throw some more immortals down in here because we have our goons stacking up a little bit to the point where they're not actually firing. So we're going to put some more dragoons on this. Make sure we get our. Let's go ahead and fill this up. I like symmetry, guys. In this game, I like when my units are symmetrical. I don't like when they're too far lopsided. All right, so we're doing pretty well here. And yeah, I think the mass immortal push here is probably going to be all we need to get this game finished off and move forward into that command center. So, yep, there he goes, heavy on the scouts, super heavy on the scouts. But again, that's okay because they only have bonuses versus light on the ground. I have bonus versus armor in the air, right? I'm hitting him for 36. He's hitting me for 24. Yeah, that's going to be game here pretty soon. Did I make that in time? I did. Okay. So let's go ahead and put a little boost on that, which actually boosted these guys. They're just not going to be in the fight by the time it matters. And we're so solid here that I'm literally just going to go ahead and upgrade to, actually now's the time for the gas in case we don't finish it, but I think that's game. And there we go. And that's Direct Strike, guys. It's, in my opinion, a very fun game. It's all about balance. It's all about learning your specific units and making sure that you balance your gas with your army unit production and just making sure you counter appropriately. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't know if it's something you guys play. If you do, love to play with you. If you have other games that you play in map settings, custom maps, love to hear your comments and see if there's maybe something out there that I haven't given a chance to that might be fun. So with that said, I will be making videos all weekend with some 2v2 and some 3v3 stuff, and I will make sure that we get some great new content for you guys coming up in the next 4 or 5 days. So I will see you guys soon. In the meantime,
see you.
All right,
and don't forget to like and subscribe. That always works. All right, good night.
Good night.